People and culture of PeopleCert. So I'm not a tech person, but I work at a tech company, edutech, to be honest, education technology company. Raise your hands. Does anyone of you know PeopleCert? Okay, I see some hands here. I hope you're not the employees that we gave some invitations. It's okay, but those of you that don't know us, I will share just a few things before we go to the main point of our presentation, which is how to develop a unicorn career in tech, and what this means actually. So, what does PeopleCert do? Our mission is to develop global best practices and certifications in order to achieve two things. One is to achieve organizational efficiency and also to enhance the lives and careers of people. So what we actually deal with is reskilling and upskilling of people, and we certify in various subjects. Some numbers that speak for themselves. We have given more than 7 million exams so far globally in 25 different languages. We certify people every year in more than 200 countries, 10,000 exam locations throughout the globe, 20,000 external associates. Our people, 1,000 people from more than 43 different nationalities, most of them based here in Greece, a lot of them based here in Thessaloniki, because we also have remote workers, but also the majority is based in Athens, in our headquarters. We also have offices in London, where is also the parent company, although the headquarters are here, and in Cyprus. And we have a lot of people from many, many different countries, like 50 different countries, like in Egypt, in Japan, in Australia, etc. So we are a very, very multinational and diverse working environment. What we offer exams that are both paper-based and web-based. Web-based is not something that we just invented after COVID. It is something that we have invented many years ago, and our company has been doing this for many years, and it helped us a lot with becoming also the unicorn company that I'm going to share with you later. Our portfolio of certifications, we have more than 700 different certifications. I don't know, does any one of you recognize any of these, like DevOps, ITIL? Yes. Usually, many people don't, but since we are in a tech event, a lot of the certifications are very well known. These are categories, the detailed certifications, you can find them in our website. But they are global best practices, the best globally at what you learn, and you're being certified. 3 different categories: business and IT portfolio, project management related portfolio, and languages related portfolio. So I don't want to bother you a lot with what we do, etc. You can go outside, right outside of this door, you can find our booth and our talent acquisition team that can speak with you in more detail about who we are and what we do. What we have achieved is that we became the first Greek unicorn. Does any one of you know what a unicorn company is? Good. I see a little hand over there. Do you know? When you're growing? At a certain pace. Yes, it's an important part, but in order to be... yes, please? Yes, yes, better. So it is actually having an evaluation, being evaluated as a company of a value of more than $1 billion. And this is the first Greek company that have achieved this so far. We've done it 2 years ago. I was also part of the company back then when we did also the biggest acquisition that the Greek company has done in the private sector. We acquired Axelos, a UK company with a suite of portfolio of certifications that are very, very, very well known globally, like Prince2 and Title for IT service management. So this is quite an achievement. I don't know if all of you are from Greece or from other countries as well. In Greece today, our majority of revenues come from abroad, so only 2% come from Greece. But our colleagues are mainly in Greece, so we want to get to know you better so that you also learn about opportunities that you can find on our booth outside. Now, we have unicorn companies. We understood what a unicorn company is. And we said that it is a startup valued at over $1 billion. What is a career, a unicorn career? How would you describe a unicorn career? This is an easier question because it's very generic. It could be everything. Like unicorn, if we go to the mythology, unicorn is a mythical creature that has some superpowers and that is very special. You don't easily see them or find them. It has a lot of magic. So something similar happens to the unicorn companies and the unicorn careers as well. We are talking about careers that are distinguished, highly successful, different than the majority. Okay. We see sometimes people that, I don't know, either grow really fast, get very important roles at a young age, or get difficult roles at very important companies. This could be a unicorn career. Or for someone else, it could be something very different, not necessarily in a big organization, something that is very, very fulfilling and very special. So it is what is very special and what is success, what does success look like for us at a personal level. The characteristics of both a unicorn company and a unicorn career are those three. It is rare, you don't see it often. As I said, we are the first unicorn company. It hasn't been achieved all these years. Many will follow and we hope that they will, but it is rare. Not everyone can be a unicorn. The same goes for the career. It is valuable. It brings value to the organization, to the person when we talk about career, and to the social, the community, the environment. And it is desirable. It's something that we want. We want it to become a unicorn. We want a unicorn career. It is for people with aspiration, with the hope and wish and the motivation to achieve something that is extraordinary. Now, what does it take to become a unicorn? I had many discussions on this subject on a company level with our CEO, the founder, with the executive team, with the colleagues that we went through all this. And I have 5 things that I saw that are in common in all the discussions I had. One of them is lifelong learning culture. You must have heard about this many times, how important it is that we constantly improve what we know, reskill ourselves, know new things, especially all of you that are in the tech industry, in the tech field, know how important it is to not stay behind, to have a competitive advantage as professionals and as companies as well, to keep pace with all the technological advancements that are happening, and of course to adapt to the constantly changing world. So the first one is lifelong learning. The second one is strong leadership. And leadership is very, very important, not only in companies. Of course, you need a very inspirational leader. You need to have someone on the wheel that believes that they can achieve the unachievable. So if you see our motto out there, it is reach for the stars, land as a unicorn. This is something that characterizes our leader and ourselves. We want to have targets that are maybe, okay, someone maybe tell you that you're crazy, you cannot become what you're imagining. You need to reach for the stars, have very high targets, so that you can have a unicorn career. It is also important at the leadership part not to be reactive, but shape and influence the market, become an influencer at what you do. Search and foresee future trends. We learned something yesterday, this won't be the same tomorrow. We have to be constantly asking ourselves what's going to happen in the future. How should we prepare ourselves to be able to achieve bigger things in the future? And how can we take advantage of all the opportunities that arise in front of us? And of course, decision making. You need to be bold to become a unicorn, to have a unicorn company, to have decisions that maybe someone would be afraid of because there's a lot of uncertainty. When we talk about careers, you might be at a company where you're not very happy, but you're okay, you get your salary every month, it is a safe environment, etc. But does it give you the prospects that you need to thrive? Or should you do the next step? You should be bold and take the decision to chase your dreams and get, of course, out of your comfort zone. Agility. Agility and adaptability to change. As we said, a lot of changes in today's environment. So being able to effectively respond to these changes is very, very important of the success in general and of becoming a unicorn. Translate every challenge to an opportunity, as we said to the leadership part before. And of course, be resilient to change. It is in our human nature to not respond very well in changes. When something changes, maybe we feel, again, out of our comfort zone. Building resilience and at the point asking for change is what also will help you building a unicorn career in tech and in general. Disruption. Disruption is about, first of all, we are talking about tech. So innovation is a big part of all the professions that are involved in this field. So you have to think outside of the box. See the new horizons. See the blue seas that no one else hasn't seen. You might think that this is impossible, but now, especially all of you and us, that are not so tech specialists, have a lot of tools that can help us with this, like ChatGPT. Tools that can help our thinking process go further. They will not give you the answer, they will help you. You can use this tool, use previous experience and knowledge in order to find the new horizon that you are searching for. You have to challenge, in order to disrupt, challenge conventional wisdom. So, okay, you might have heard a lot of things from your young age, since you were a child, from your family. Oh, this is it. This is how things are happening. This is what you need to be successful. You have to challenge everything that you hear, to have a spirit that always challenges. And not accept something just because it is said from your mother, father, your supervisor, etc. And have a constantly disruptive mindset. And of course, sustainability, because it's not only important to become and build a unicorn career, to build a unicorn company. Okay, we achieved this milestone, but if this was only one point at the time when we were evaluated with this $1 billion, and the next 6 months we vanished, then this wouldn't be good news, yes? We would have achieved something good and very great, and something that no one else achieved in the past, but we wouldn't have a future. So it is very important, sustainability part is very important, also for the career part, in order to build something sustainable for continuing growth, in order to be there in the future as well, and never be so overwhelmed with the current success and not looking at the future and how I'm going not only to preserve it, but again, become better and better. This is a characteristic that our founder and CEO also has. We're never, okay, we celebrate successes, you have to celebrate your success, but every time we celebrate at the night and the next morning, we start chasing the next success. So I think my time is finished. Thank you very much, thank you. If you want to join us for more information outside, we have presents, and our team is here to.
We have time for
Yes, of course. Anyone, if you want.
There you go. You want to stand up and
Do you want them?
we only have one mic.
Do you want to come?
There you go.
Hello. My question is, all this, what it takes to become a unicorn sounds pretty intense. Do you think it's real to save your mental health at the same time? Because you always have to achieve more and be better every day. How does it affect mental and psychological health?
Very good question. Very good question, and thank you for this. If I speak also from personal experience, if someone would say that I have a unicorn career, I feel that I have a unicorn career because I came from a really, really poor family. No one worked in business before. I lost my father when I was 6 years old, and my mother was in the army, so nothing with businesses. And I just was always a very good student. I loved what I did, especially when I found HR. I said, this is it, this is my passion, I love it. And I never saw it as a job, I saw it as what I love doing, and someone has to pull me away from this in order to do other stuff. And I did other stuff because I also got married at the age of 23, and I have a kid that now is 13 years old. And I managed to become, at the age of 33, head of HR at a big group like PeopleCert. They gave me the opportunity, and I didn't know anyone because everyone said, oh, she might know someone, or she's too pretty. That's why they made her HR, head of HR. We have all this, we have heard all this. And of course it was stressful, it wasn't easy, and it still isn't. It is a job with a lot of responsibility and a lot of things to do daily, and at the same time being a mother and a wife and a daughter and everything. So it's never easy. It's always a matter of what's your personal balance. Every day I try to find my personal balance. And if you ask my mother, she will tell you that I'm pretty imbalanced because I work many hours a day, and I feel pretty balanced. And my kid says that I'm the best mother in the world because even though I might come home late at night some days, I'm really there for him. So it is a matter of personal choices. And of course, it doesn't have to be that you work, I don't know, millions of hours to become a unicorn or to have a unicorn career. But I don't see that I work. I see that I do what I love. So it's very important that you select this. Because if you do it, because you have to do it, and because they pay you to do it, then you will not be happy, I think. Thank you.